it's still like they brought machine guns to shoot birds.
You ready, Michael?
I'm ready.
You ready, Buffy?
Did he just crack open a beer?
I think so.
It's just a Coke Zero. The time to have something would have been in the previous
before. Ready?
Yes. Do you have a timer?
Yeah, go.
Okay. About 90% of the body's serotonin is produced in the brain.
I thought it was produced in the elbow, which is probably affecting Mike right now, something severe.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Maybe that's my problem.
Low serotonin because you broke your elbow. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not good, man. You know that I'm not a biology dude. I've never enjoyed that subject.
Sorry.
No, you don't have to give me questions that I like. Or that I necessarily know.
I actually think that's false, though.
Yeah, it feels like a false to me because I think it's too much.
I think I actually thinking back to biology right now, but I really should know this. But again, I'm a meteorology guy. I'm a meteorologist, not a biologist. But I would tend to. I think that's false. I don't know if it's produced in the elbow. There's gland, thyroid. I don't remember. I just don't. But it sounds too high. So I would say false, Dan. I don't know though.
Locking it false?
Yeah.
Me too. Bethy?
It is false.
Yay.
But this is the part that's going to surprise you.
It's the left elbow, not the right one, right?
No. So serotonin is a neurotransmitter. So most people associate neurotransmitters being in your brain. But between 90 to 95% of the body's serotonin is actually produced in the gut, not in the brain. Specialized cells in the digestive system make most of it, where it helps regulate intestinal movement and digestion. The brain produces its own smaller supply of serotonin, which acts as the neurotransmitter involved in mood, sleep, and cognition. But that's only a small fraction of the body's total serotonin.
So in the gut, so that means I should have a ton of serotonin. Like I should have more than most.
So I didn't relay A to B for some reason, but should I tell them your migraine hack? Because that's what it plays into, yeah?
Oh, like
the greasy burger hack.
The greasy burger, the sugar. Yeah, it's probably all related.
Yeah, it's Beth has migraines, and if she gets in a super bad cycle, one of the things that will sometimes break it is like a greasy burger, because the gut just enjoys that and produces serotonin and helps bring down the migraine.
Yep.
I'd totally forgotten about that, but it didn't matter anyways, though the percentages, I knew the 90 was probably too high for the brain.
And somebody, I think it was Ashley in the chat, said that thyroid makes hormones too, and yes, it does.
Yes.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking. Thyroid, I was like, but I just didn't know what it produced there. So, well, all right, we got that, Dan.
Number two. Ready?
Yep.
Go.
Mountains can continue to rise even after tectonic forces pushing them upward have stopped.
That's true.
Yeah, I would think that's true too, if for no other reason than dust in the atmosphere settling on them, making them a little taller.
Well, so you always have, so mountains are eroded over time by weathering to a point, but tectonic plates, are not the tectonic forces are not the only thing that are driving mountains. So yeah, that certainly seems true to me.
Yeah, I'm probably true as well. I think we did this one in under a minute. Yeah, Michael?
Yeah.
All right. Whoop. Come back.
Oh.
There you go.
Oh,
okay.
There you go.
The wrong button. Word it true.
Okay. It is true. But it's not for reasons you guys had said. After tectonic forces stop pushing mountains upward, erosion begins removing rock from the top. As the weight disappears, the Earth's crust slowly rebounds upward, similar
Right.
to how a memory foam mattress rises after pressure is removed. The process is called isostatic rebound, and it can cause mountain ranges to rise even while they are being eroded.
So for example, like, yeah, Greenland, like the ice melts from Greenland, that ice sheet, as that melts, Greenland rises.
Yep.
And you know, you'll see that with any area like that. So it is fascinating.
See the springy mountain go boingy, boingy, boingy. All right. Cool. What are we on? 3, 4, what?
We are on to number 3.
3. Okay. Ready?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, go.
There is an official linguistic term for when someone's name perfectly matches their profession, such as a meteorologist named Storm or a dentist named Dr. Payne.
Say that again.
There's an official linguistic term for when someone's name perfectly matches their profession, such as a meteorologist being named Storm or a dentist being Dr. Payne.
I'd believe that.
Or the news guy during the first Iraq invasion being named Wolf Blitzer.
Yeah.
Oh.
There has to be a term for that. There's a term for everything.
Would it be like dope or rad or are you kidding me?
Yeah. And I mean, I know a lot of these guys on TV or whatever, a lot of these people, you know, they have their fake names. But yeah, it would make sense that there would be some sort of actual term for people that are like that. I mean, you know, if you look at how people used to be named, like surnames were related to, you know, what their profession was, like carpenter or, you know, Smith or whatever. Yeah. So,
or soul saved people's souls. At least that's what I tell myself.
There you go, Dan. See, there's got to be a term for that, and we have to have invented. If we've invented a term for everything else that we have, I mean, we have a name for everything. There's some sort of nomenclature that's attached to everything. So there has to be, right? So it's got to be true just based on the sheer logic that we come up with a name for everything.
I think it has to be true for the sheer reason I've been trying to rack my brain as how she would write this question as a false, and I can't come up with a good way for it to be a false.
There's also logic in that, just in the question writing. Yes.
Yeah. So I'm a true you.
Yes, true.
All right.
It's true. The term is aptronym. So
isn't that a weight loss drug?
It sounds like it. So if your last name is Baker and you become a baker, congratulations, the universe just wrote your resume. Linguistics sometimes use the term aptronym for names that amusingly match the person's profession or their circumstances. Words come from apt name, meaning a name that fits usually well. Real world examples, some of the good ones. There is a famous neurologist called Dr. Russell Brain, which is funny because we actually have nicknamed my neurologist Dr. Brain. There's a meteorologist named Stormfield. We all have heard of Usain Bolt, who's the Olympic sprinter. And there's somebody named Dr. Peter Bowler, who was a bowling researcher.
All right. The more you know.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
I know that was a weird one, but
it was.
But
think of how you would write it as a false.
Yeah. So if you
It
don't know the answer, just look at how the question is written. It's like it's like the SATs.
It's an important hack, ladies and gentlemen. We teach you
Yeah.
everything in the blind.
See, sometimes you do learn something here.
Sometimes. Actually, we probably learn a lot here.
Yeah, but don't tell anybody because then it'll be educational and they'll be like, ew, education.
Ooh, that's an idea, though. I should try to put this show for a couple of episodes in the educational bucket on YouTube and see what it does for the algorithm.
Yeah, you could try.
Yeah.
All right, we'll try that for Thursday or Wednesday. Or when are we doing this thing again? Wednesday.
I think Wednesday. I don't know. It's whenever we show up.
Thursday's in the bar.
The third Monday of the week.
Okay.
Yes.
Or would it be the fourth?
It's the Monday after that Monday.
On a French
so like there's Monday and then we do Monday and then we skip the next Monday and then that Monday is the one we're next.
Yes, it's so clear now. Okay.
Yes.
Thank you, Michael, for clearing that up.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Number 4.
Yeah. Are you ready?
Yeah, go.
Okay. Don't sound too excited.
Yay.
In 1932, the Australian government officially declared war on emus after the birds began destroying farmland in Western Australia.
The only question is if it was the emu or a kangaroo or something.
Or cassowary. Oh, those birds. Right, mate.
Or
beautiful
the
birds, though.
Did you say wombat?
Yeah.
The ones with the square poop?
Wombat.
Yes. Yeah.
Right, so
those spiders that are like this big.
Oh gosh, yeah.
Spiders the size of dinner plates.
Mm-hmm.
Everything in Australia really is just trying to kill you.
It is the deadliest place. I mean, it's, there's a guy that regularly sends in pictures to my channel from Australia, and it looks beautiful. It really does. It looks like a beautiful place. And then I think about, they have eastern brown snakes that are, 15 feet long and they'll kill you. Kangaroos, you piss those off, they can kill you. They have a cassowary bird. The head of that bird is shaped like a sledgehammer. It has like 4 different ways it can kill you. It's 6, 7, 8 feet tall, something like that. It's a huge bird that kills people. The bugs there kill you. The stingrays, everything there is trying to kill you.
I was going to say
the people are nice.
Killed, what's his name? Steve Irwin.
Yeah, Steve Irwin. He got killed by a barb. That place is deadly. Like, no wonder they sent people there and they tried to make the prison colony because they're like, wow, that's just a death sentence. And then the people that are there are crazy enough to live there. And they're like, mate, it's a beautiful place, right?
Foster's beer will kill you, which is why they don't drink it there.
Right. It's Australian for not us.
Yeah.
Not our beer. No, it is, so I would absolutely believe that they did that. That sounds like the most Australian thing I've heard all day.
So you're true?
Oh, absolutely.
I'm going to go false because I don't think it's the emu.
Okay.
But let's see who's right.
It is false.
Yay.
But not for the reason
Doesn't
you said,
matter.
Dan.
Dan just takes the win. My logic doesn't matter as long as I got the right answer.
Although the real story is pretty ridiculous. In 1932, the Australian government did send soldiers with machine guns to Western Australia to help farmers control huge populations of emus that were damaging the crops. The newspapers later nicknamed the Operation Emu War, but it was never an official war declaration. The birds proved surprisingly difficult to control, and the campaign became famous as one of history's strangest military operations.
So wait a minute. It sounds like what you're saying is it's actually true. It just isn't declared war in the sense like Congress doesn't declare war, yet we're bombing Iran. But it's still like they brought machine guns to shoot birds.
But my question was, the Australian government officially declared
Hey!
war on
You
emus.
sent guys with guns, like big guns, to kill birds, and it's the military, right? And that's the government. So they didn't put it on a piece of paper as war, but they still went and did like a war thing. I don't know.
It was actually intended as pest control. No, seriously, it was intended to be pest control because they were destroying crops.
Emu.
Yes.
I have a sponsor on my channel, and they do pest and weed control. So I can only imagine they show up. Hey, man, you want us to take care of them bugs? Sure. All right, here we go. They bring shotguns and they'll take care of them roaches for you. What is that? What is that? It's a 30-06. Well, is that gonna kill a butt? Hey, ain't ever heard a complaint since.
So the untold part of this story, though, is that when the birds did their counterattack and started killing off the soldiers one by one, they picked up the guns and fought back.
I mean, it's Australia. That's exactly what happened, Dan. You obviously have been reading your history.
Big friggin' birds, man. They know what they're doing.
Well, we didn't declare war officially, mate. So therefore, it's not actually a war. All right. What? You brought machine guns.
The newspapers called it a war. It was a pest control operation.
Right.
For
right.
I have links. I'm just telling you. I've backed up my research.
And World War II was just extended Oktoberfest. No, it's not. No, stop.
Mr. Bug Control guy, I've got termites. What's the best way to deal with it? Small tactical nuke.
Well, we start with a flamethrower, but if that don't work, we just use some of this here uranium-235, and we just see what happens.
Oh, yeah.
Can you imagine what would have happened to those emus running around after Chernobyl?
They would have been like 20 feet tall.
I know.
No, but that's the cassowary. That's what happened.
It's all so clear now.
Uh-huh.
I think we did the testing. We secretly did our nuclear tests in Australia. That's why the people there are so resilient, and they don't care about, because they just go and punch the cassowaries in the face. They're like, well, whatever, mate. Get off my land. And then the I don't know. It's just everything there. It looks like it's been irradiated. I think the U.S. has a lot of secrets, and that's one of the secrets that they're just not going to share.
Interesting.
Actually, it'd probably be UK's secret because they were the ones that owned it.
Could be, but
Yeah.
that's crazy. War. Well, we didn't. It's a pest control. Okay, stop it.
I'm just picturing the birds armed fighting back.
Well, it said they were like they were so fast and so wily that they
faster than a speeding bullet.
They thought it was going to be an easy thing, and it took way too long.
Perhaps they just should have bombed them from the air.
Maybe, yeah, a drone
carpet
strike.
bomb them.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's a small tactical nuke. Yeah. If it works for termites, it should work for emus.
Yeah.
All right, last one.
Yeah. Are you ready?
Yeah. This should be interesting.
Oh no.
Astronomers have discovered a cloud in space containing enough alcohol to make about 400 trillion pints of beer. This one's for you, Michael. Astronomers have discovered a cloud in space containing enough alcohol to make about 400 trillion pints of beer.
Can alcohol be a gas?
I mean, have you ever drank a lot of beer and then had tacos?
Wow. There's chemistry going on there in addition to the alcohol.
I think just like chili, it can be both. It can be all. It can be a solid, liquid, and a gas.
It's fair.
I
And
think
maybe plasma.
Yeah, Dan, I'm going to do what you did here and analyze the question. And I can't imagine that this is false just based on, like, that would be just.
I have to interrupt you. Lindsay's comment. If that were true, Wisconsin just found a reason to institute a space program.
All right, we're going to be heading out there to that nebula out there. Oh, yeah, we got lots of stuff to get there. Oh, yeah. All right, bring your kegs, everybody. They also found a planet made out of cheese, so Wisconsin's going to be, would you eat the moon if it were made out of ribs? No, I mean, I don't know.
Party there, everybody.
I would have to, I'm going to just, it's too fun. There's no way that, no, I'm going to say it's true, though. If you say to me, Beth, if you say, well, it's actually 390 trillion, not 400 trillion. If you get me on a technicality like the Australia thing, I tell you what, Freya's hosting this show next time. She's very engaged, by the way. Freya's over here right now. She's really enjoying the show. So
almost as engaged as Ellie, who's sitting in my feet right now. I'll say true.
Question mark?
True. Why not? All right. A couple of trues for you.
Okay. Oh, there we go. I lost my screen for a second. It is true.
Nice.
Astronomers studying a giant molecular cloud called Sagittarius B2 near the center of our galaxy discovered enormous amounts of ethyl alcohol, the same type of alcohol found in alcoholic drinks. The cloud contained enough alcohol molecules that if you could somehow collect it, it would equal roughly about 400 trillion pints of beer. Unfortunately, for any cosmic bartenders out there, it's mixed with other chemicals like methanol, and it's spread out across space, so it's definitely not drinkable. Unfortunately, the universe's biggest bar has terrible service and no atmosphere.
Ha. And the moon is made of cheese.
Yes.
That was so close to being something special right there.
I mean, I'm sure they could separate it. Wisconsin is still working on it, though. They're still going to head out there. And Ireland. They're going to have competing space programs for that. It'll be like the U.S. and the Soviet Union. Who can get there first?
Well, man's mission in life is pretty much two things at this point. For anything we discover, is there a way to turn it into porn, or is there a way to turn it into a drink?
Yeah.
So, there's definitely be motivation.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
To get out
the
there.
Germans would be in on that too.
Oh,
yeah, we have to get out there again. The Oktoberfest. We have to. Sorry, space beer.
Space beer.
Unfortunately, led by Space Hitler, though.
Space Hitler. There can only be one kind of beer. I see a future with one beer. My beer. Made in mine image. Yeah.
The SS is a space force. You know what? They'll bring back Von Braun. He'll build the rockets. Be all over it.
Volkswagen rocket. Yeah. Very effective.
Uniforms by Hugo Boss. They'll look the part. There might be something here.
Yeah. If it weren't for the fact that we would absolutely get banned from everything, I would suggest Space Hitler merch, but
that might not work.
Yeah, I don't see that going over too well.
Mike is so shocked by
associate with the group that would buy it. See what happened there? I glitched out at the very idea.
That was
Oh.
YouTube warning us, don't go there.
Yep.
YouTube's like, hey, Space Mussolini is fine, but you Space Napoleon is as far as you can go.
Hey, thanks for watching. In the Blind is a news show for Mike and me, and we'd really love it if you could hit the subscribe button, do a thumbs up, leave a comment. All of those things really help this channel get found by other people, so we'd really appreciate the support. Thanks so much.